It wasn't just a victory for Bayern Munich yesterday in the Champions League group stage clash against Chelsea. It was a statement, a display of growth and maturity that sent ripples through the Allianz Arena. The 3-1 win over the Blues was no stroll in the park. It was a hard-fought battle that exposed some of the frailties of a rebuilding Chelsea side. But it also showcased a Bayern Munich that's more mature and lethal than ever before. The match started at breakneck speed. Despite being away from home, Chelsea came out swinging, pressing high up the pitch and denying Bayern any time on the ball. Enzo Maresca's game plan was evident. Force mistakes from a usually composed Bayern and punish them on the break. For a few minutes, the game plan worked. Bayern looked uncomfortable, and Chelsea's high press was causing all sorts of problems. But all it took was one lapse in concentration. In the 20th minute, on a move down the right, Olise whipped in a cross, and Chalobah, under pressure from Upamecano, inadvertently deflected the ball past his own goalkeeper, giving the Blues the unlucky opening goal. It was a setback, sure, but how teams respond to going behind is often the difference between a good side and a great one. And in the 27th minute, Bayern showed what they're truly made of. On a dangerous attack down the left, Pavard squared for Sane, whose shot was blocked by the outstretched leg of a Chelsea defender. The referee pointed to the spot, and Harry Kane, the clinical penalty taker, stepped up and sent the keeper the wrong way, extending the lead to 2-0. It was a pivotal moment. A 2-goal deficit away from home could have easily crushed the spirits of this young Chelsea side. But instead of crumbling, they responded in the most unexpected yet exhilarating fashion. Just 2 minutes later, Cole Palmer picked up the ball, surged forward, and unleashed a powerful shot that gave the keeper no chance. 2-1. Suddenly, the Allianz Arena was a cauldron of noise. The atmosphere was electric with excitement. Chelsea had not only clawed their way back into the game, but had also injected a dose of fear into Bayern's camp. The rest of the first half was a period of alternating play. Bayern, stung by conceding so quickly, began to exert their dominance, controlling possession and probing for gaps in the Chelsea defense. Yet Chelsea held firm, soaking up the pressure and launching quick counterattacks whenever they could. The second half started with Chelsea on the front foot. They pressed high and forced Bayern into making mistakes. The momentum had clearly shifted, and for a while it seemed like the Blues were the ones in control. However, as the game wore on, Bayern's quality began to shine through. They patiently waited for their chance, and when it came, they made it count. In the 63rd minute, following a sloppy clearance by Chelsea, the ball fell to Kane on the edge of the box, and the England captain made no mistake, slotting home his second of the night and Bayern's third. From that point on, the game became a procession. Bayern, with the 3-goal cushion, eased off the gas, content to control possession and keep their shape. Chelsea, meanwhile, threw everything they had forward in search of a lifeline, but they lacked the composure and precision needed to break down a resolute Bayern defense. The final whistle blew, confirming a 3-1 win for the Bavarians. Looking ahead, this result puts Bayern in a commanding position in Group A, sending a clear message to their competitors. Do not underestimate the Germans. As for Chelsea, they face an uphill task in their quest to qualify for the knockout stages. While they showed glimpses of brilliance, their defensive frailties were laid bare, and they'll need to drastically improve if they are to remain competitive in Europe's elite club competition.